For today's creature feature, we come, well, if you look up into that hill, you can read where we have come to. I'm back in Hollywood. For today's creature feature, I begin my weekend early in the morning. Rabbit, rabbit, I see a rabbit. Come here, my friend. No, don't run. Two crows perched on a fence. It's gonna be a good day. This is a nice spot here to do the intro. Hollywood sign behind us. A nice Buena Vista out here. There's a dam, there's a city. I think that's Hollywood. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Tampa J, and I am spending this weekend in Los Angeles because I am working on a few projects, filming locations wise. I will be releasing some videos this coming week. I've got a lot of work to do, a lot of ground to cover the next few days. A very short, brief, and busy trip for me. As always, I was here exactly 1 year ago, again on the Martin Luther King Jr. Holiday weekend. I was doing a similar thing, filming some filming location projects. I am back again. This is becoming a tradition, beginning the year. Yeah. I love Hollywood. I love Los Angeles. I love movies, so I naturally am just drawn to this area. It would have been 1994. My parents, my family came out here for the first time. We might talk about that a little bit later. I've got some pictures with me. Anyways, what are we doing today in this video? Thanks for clicking on it. Today, I will be visiting a couple of location spots in the greater Los Angeles area. I also have to go out about 50 miles east of here. Tomorrow I will be hitting it hard. I will be starting my first filming location video, one of 3. Today I'm gonna grab some spots from all 3 projects I plan to film this weekend. But also, I gotta get some coffee. Horror Vibes Coffee. There's a coffee shop over here in Burbank that looks awesome. Also, there's a horror store called Camp Horror, and they have some sort of a mystic museum. So I thought I'd throw that in the video as I'm going around finding filming locations today. Also, I might throw some filming locations into this video. We're in LA. We're gonna come across a bunch of stuff, and yeah, so come on with me. Let's have some fun. This is my first day in LA for 2024, and there's much ahead. It's pretty chilly up here on this mountain, and it's very cool to have it all alone. Ooh, the wind picked up. I think those are the Santa Ana winds coming in. That's what Chris the girl told me. I was texting her this morning. I was like, wow, the winds are ferocious. She's like, I think those are the Santa Ana winds. I'm like, wow, don't mess with Santa Ana. Okay, there's much ahead. Looking out there, I believe that's Hollywood. We might end up there today. We might. Holy tornado, Batman. Man, these winds are ferocious. All right, now in North Hollywood, I just went to a spot up here in this area, filmed a little ditty for my next video. Right now parked on the street. Down the sidewalk here, to my right, is the coffee shop. 5251 Lankershim Boulevard, North Hollywood. Welcome to Horror Vibes Coffee. I'm here a little too early though. It doesn't open till 8:30. It's currently 8:22. So it opens in just a few minutes, but for those few minutes, we can head down to the corner right down there, a place I've always wanted to visit. The original Cobra Kai dojo from the Karate Kid. It's like 3 doors down, actually 4 or 5. Lankershim Drive's awfully busy. Check it out, oh my gosh. Cobra Kai Dojo, 1984, The Karate Kid, one of my favorite movies of all time. Hey, 40 years ago is when it first came out. This is where John Kreese, William Zabka, aka Johnny Lawrence, and the rest of the Cobra Kai guys. Man, I'm speechless. It's cold and it's windy, and I'm showing no mercy. I'll put some screenshots in the lower right hand corner just so you can match this up as we're looking at this. I can't believe I'm finally here. The Cobra Kai Dojo, the original Cobra Kai Dojo. Mr. Miyagi and Daniel would have walked right through these doors. And then the first time you see Kreese and Johnny Lawrence and the rest of the Cobra Kai are right there at the former mat. Those windows match up. The office would have been to the right. This shop looks pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on in here. Looks like some sort of a metaphysical shop or something. I can't believe I'm standing here right now, 2 doors down from the coffee shop, Horror Vibes. Amazing. Just showing you some screenshots there. The office would have been to the right. Mr. Miyagi and Daniel. This is the very first Karate Kid filming location I have ever visited. And wow, I am like goosebumps on my goosebumps right now. My hairs are standing up. I'll put a screenshot in the lower right hand corner. It would have been more so across the street. Daniel and Mr. Miyagi actually parked the truck right over there. As they leave Cobra Kai, they walk right out these doors and cross the street after they encounter Cobra Kai for the first time. This is so cool. And we are back at Horror Vibes Coffee. I see the neon sign that says open. It is now illuminated. Also, I see lights on in there. Let's check out this facade here. Look at the artwork. We got some Michael Myers. Oh wow, I can't name them all. There's just so many of them. Got the Joker. I see a Gremlin. I see Joe Bob Briggs up there. If you come down this way, oh yeah, the Return of the Living Dead. Freddy Krueger. Check it out. This is so cool. We've got some Universal Monsters. We've got some Us. We've got the King right there, baby. Hail to the King. See what I did there? Oh wow, this is cool. I gotta highlight all this artwork down here. Oh, we even got some basket case. Got the Fog. Dark roast for scary folks. This sounds like me for today's creature feature. I'm just gonna keep going. We got Brain Scan and this pumpkin guy before the door. Follow us right here. Take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Goosebumps. We've got all kinds of stuff. Okay, this is awesome. I'm just gonna keep going. I gotta show the whole thing, right? Pick out your favorites. Oh, I see some Count Chocula in there. Yeah, Sanderson Sisters. All right, even some Beetlejuice. Okay, should we go in? It's cold out here. I'm gonna get some hot coffee. This wind is crazy in North Hollywood. All right, right inside the door. You guys ready for this? I've been into quite a few horror coffee shops across the land. This one is looking very epic already. Check out the artwork in the mural. The Horror Club. Got their menu up here. Just gonna give you a little tour. I sold my soul for coffee. I sure did. Oh, creepy baby alert. We got one of these at home. Ooh, we don't have a creepy carriage though. Can use one of those. They're selling limited edition Chucky t-shirts. And look who's the model, Chucky himself. And this is also an art gallery. This painting right here is called Lloyd's Harvest. You can buy it for 3,500 bucks. It looks like Phil Bourquet painted that. Looks amazing. He also painted this Terrifier painting. Ooh, gruesome. And check this out. This is my favorite. Friday the 13th 3D Voorhees. That's sick. And then one more down here. Michael Myers. The Shape. Yeah, good job, Phil. This is cool. I could really see this in my house. My spooky house. I would just like to invite them over and just pay them to paint my walls. This is sick. I like the cane hodder, Jason Voorhees, right there on the top. Just painted on the wall for you. We all float down here. We even got some Jaws in there. All my favorites. Just popping out at you. Even some Universal Monsters. We are in Hollywood. Oh, and check this out. The famous painting, you know, of the dogs playing poker around the table. Well, you got your favorite slashers doing the same thing. Is that the head of Mrs. Voorhees spitting there into the cup? Oh my gosh, Nosferatu. You startled me. You were right there by me. Oh, I like your beanie. It's cool. Oh, hello. Oh no, let me guess. The coffee tasted so good, it spun your head around the right way. And at last, the coffee bar, just to show you what's going on here. They got the espresso machine behind the counter. They've got something fresh here. Although I don't see a price tag, I don't know how much that is. And check out their menu. Make sure to take screenshots, it'll make it last longer. But I've got some decisions to make. Carry white mocha, I know Chris the girl would enjoy that. Nightmare on Apple Street, oh my gosh. Gordy's Home, the Candy Man, the Scissor Hand, Annabelle's Latte, Slasher Cola. This is awesome. Just waiting on my coffee. I purchased some souvenirs and they're in this awesome bag I got for free. I sold my soul for coffee and for this bag. All right, Kruger, I'm gonna try my first sip of a Nightmare on Maple Street, not Apple Street. I need some glasses. It definitely said Maple Street, and that makes more sense. Wow, that's good. Tastes like maple syrup. And shout out to Horror Vibes Coffee. Thanks for the awesome brew. I will be back here. They said they've been open for 2 years, but they've only been a horror-themed coffee shop for about a year. So come check them out here in North Hollywood, not too far from Burbank, not too far from Camp Horror, a store that we will go to later. It doesn't open up till later, so we're gonna keep the vibe going and the video going. Much ahead. Going to Halloween Horror Nights? Me neither. Oh man, someone could use some coffee. And I'm technically headed for Little Rock, California, just a little ways outside of Los Angeles. I haven't been out this way ever. I'm liking the scenery so far. A lot of mountains. Look at that. Beautiful. Glorious. And I stopped alongside the road because I've never been this close to a Joshua tree. I believe that's what you call these, right? Joshua tree? It's a whole field of them. And I finished up in Little Rock, now about halfway back to Burbank. I've seen a lot of McDonald's in my life, but I've never seen one quite like this. Check this out. This is Acton, California. Their sign, this McDonald's, a water tower. Okay, this is awesome. Check it out. I'm not even hungry, but I had to stop and take a look at this. This is so cool. A McDonald's water tower sign. Knock that off my list. About 2 years ago, exactly this weekend, Chris the girl and I stopped at the Dinosaur T-Rex McDonald's near Tombstone, Arizona, right off of 10. Who remembers that? Oh, I see some horsies down here. Right there before the menu of the drive-thru, to the right, a couple of horse statues. Horsies. Nay! For McDonald's. I'm not hungry. Vasquez Rocks. Legendary filming location. Whoa! It was right out there. And I have found myself back in Burbank. The wind has stopped. The sun is shining. This is the California I remember. I parked right here in the street spot off of Ontario Street. Looks like I've got 2 hours. Much ahead. Check this out. Up this way, I see a lot of cool stuff. And right up here on the corner, check out the werewolf and the moon and those teeth. Camp Horror. There's the Book of the Dead, Evil Dead. Camp Horror Mystic Museum. Freddy and Jason right there on the corner. I'll step back to give you the whole perspective. Sleepaway camp prop in the window. We got a coffin right by Michael Myers. Oh man, and look down here. Oh my gosh, where am I? Bearded Ladies Vintage Oddities. Mystic Museum. Dude. Holy crap. This is our kind of place. How about this for a creature feature? And right across the street, this is my kind of town. Burbank, I'm loving you. Check out this mural. That looks like some sort of a comic book shop. Maybe an old bank, but now a comic book shop. We've just got all of our favorites right there. I mean, come on. All of them. Even the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We've got some Doctor Who, James Bond, Jason Voorhees, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Spock, and Star Wars. Here you go, step back for you. Right here in the heart of Burbank. I think they call this area Halloween Town. I even see an establishment down the road, I'll show you afterwards, called Halloween Town Costumes. But I've been waiting all day for this. We started off with horror coffee, and now it's camp horror. All right guys, you ready for this? I don't know if you're ready for this. Feast your eyes on this. Welcome to Camp Horror. Holy cow. Where do we begin? Oh my gosh. Is it Billy over there? Jigsaw? Oh man, whoa. All right, make no mistake, I'm wearing my Atomic Horror shirt. Check it out, been there before. Who remembers that video? Our local Orlando horror store. It's definitely getting those vibes. A lot of stuff to buy in here as well. Oh my gosh. Is that a trimmer? That's a trimmer. Okay, so it's just free to come in and check it out. Obviously, we might purchase some goodies, make some purchases. Check out that neon. It's a freaking graboid over here. Holy cow, I've never seen that before. I love trimmers. A lot of displays you're gonna see in here. Check this one out. Camp Horror, got the saw and the buck over the mantle. The fire is burning. Ooh, that feels good. It's cold outside. Got Jason's mask hanging on the sign here, pointing the way to the Mystic Museum, Camp Crystal Lake, Camp Blood. There's a squirrel up there too. Oh, check out that magazine, Fangoria. Ooh, we got VHS. There might be some up there I need. They're selling some spooky shoes here. Spooky. They've got your size down here, I bet. I don't know if they have mine, but those are cool. Vintage posters. Ooh, Darkman 2. I like Darkman, especially the first one. Alfred Hitchcock. Camp Horror. Let's see what's in here. This looks like an outhouse. Oh, this fella's all chained up. Whoa, hello. What teeth you have there? You startled me. So cool display. Got wood? I like your shirt. Okay, I'm gonna look in this mirror here and I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna close my eyes. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. 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 That's pretty good. Look at that. He's got the bees in his mouth and everything. Very cool. All right, so this is the first room. There's stuff over there I missed. I'll come back, but just showing you what's going on here. Into the second room. Looks like a bunch of oddities. Hi, how you doing? All right, just spoke to one of the people who worked here. He filled me in. This place has been open for about 10 years. Yeah, there's a couple foxes wrestling right here over that casket taxidermy. They have an exhibit down the street as well. An Evil Dead store. I'll have to put that on my list. I wasn't expecting that today. Maybe we'll take a look at that after we leave here. As you can see, there's still so much to see. This is a very cool oddity store. It reminds me of Prometheus Esoterica in Orlando. Chris the Girl was just out there. Ooh, look. Classic table arcade game. That skeleton looks awfully real. It says fragile, do not touch. I think that thing's real. This is a spine. Whoa. It says please do not touch. That is one heck of a keychain. There's so much stuff to look at in here. I like that painting. I like that very much. That'll look good in the house. 600 bucks. I'll think about it. And I've come over to the third room. Here you go. Just so you can take a look at it. It looks like the front door to the actual museum is right there. They said it's a horror museum of the early 2000s. Get ready, we're gonna take a look. First, I just want to show you this last room. Looks like they got so many t-shirts for sale in here. Check it out, a natural history of magic. We got magic books, we've got witchcraft books, and we've got the bearded lady. Hey, you're not the bearded lady. Ghostface tells all. $1. Man, I should have brought some cash. All right, so I purchased my ticket to the museum, 18 bucks. This is my ticket. All right, so check it out. I've been handed this disc, this DVD, and in order to activate the tour through each of the rooms, you stick it in here, for example, and it activates the room. That is awesome. Okay, first room open, right here. You've got red on you. Shaun of the Dead. This is awesome. This is the Shaun of the Dead. This is where he worked. Holy crap. Look at that. There's Shaun right there. You got red on you, and he's got red on him. All right, we're in the Shaun of the Dead store. Okay, so you want to go to the next room? Let's try this out. Might be a little touchy. There it goes. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Dude! I don't know what's going on right now. Oh, I just saw the cricket bat. All right, I think we can go to the next room. Here we are. Whoa. Kitchen. Dude, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, it's Patrick Bateman's apartment. Do you like Huey Lewis and the News? Okay, this is like a photo opportunity as well. Brett Kelly, Charlie, Severed Head from Trick or Treat 2007. I think that's the screen used prop too. Oh my gosh. I love Trick or Treat. There's gonna be several props in here in the museum. Check this out. Eli Ross, Head from Hostel Part 2. That looks just like him. Dude, that's the screen used prop. And here's the Trick or Treat School Bus Massacre prop, the model. And also Sam Sucker, signed by Sam himself. And there's the razor blade, Holly Ho. Wow, these are screen used. Okay, check this out over here in the kitchen. Another disc. Rocky Mountain High. Whoa! This is amazing. That's Chris's favorite, by the way. John Denver. Whoa! Okay, I know, I can't place what this is from. Over here in the corner. Bubble, bubble. Boiled in trouble. This place is seriously awesome. Okay, back to Patrick Bateman. And on the table they have all of the business cards. There's Patrick's right there. Hard to beat that one. Hey, Paul! They've got the Phil Collins CD and the Huey Lewis and the News CD up here, of course. Freddy versus Jason. Wouldn't be early 2000s without watching that. I remember going up to Muncie, Indiana. I was living in Newcastle at the time. I was, I think, a freshman or a sophomore in high school. And I remember driving all the way up, pretending I was 17 years old to go see Freddy versus Jason with my brother. We made it in. This is so cool. Hello, Jason. It's good to see you again. Love Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street. Welcome back, Devils. Making our way around the museum. Oh my gosh. Help me. Is she moving? I think she's moving. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. It's Fallout Boy. That is a giant Sam. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. And check this out. Actual size Sam. It's a cool facade here. Got the house, got the jack-o'-lanterns on the steps, got a little scarecrow to the right, to the left. You're looking good, Sam. Oh, I found it. Check this out. See if we can activate it. All right, I got it. Whoa. It's cool animation there. It's like, oh, they're going through that. He's going through the house. It's like the scene from the movie. Oh. There he is. He's still up there. Oh, blood splat. Okay, that's cool. Oh, something's happening. Something, oh. Ah! Oh, this is so interactive. Hot's on, baby. All right, I don't know if you're ready for this. I think I'm in the final room. Check this out. Do you want to play a game? Oh, you're so creepy. I love how it says game over there. He's moving. He is definitely moving. I didn't do anything. The CD's in my hand. Why are you moving? Why are you moving? I am creeped out. I am so creeped out. That's not helping over there. And then right behind me, the chair with the instruments. We've got body parts over there. Are you moving again? You're definitely moving. He's going back. Yes. Go back. It's a really cool set. All right. There's the pig mask. This looks just like the bathroom. Not filmed too far from here either. I'll tell all my friends to come see ya. Bye-bye. That was the end of it. Awesome. 18 bucks for that experience. Well worth it. I would have paid 20. It looks like you can purchase the trimmer's graboid for 5,000 bucks. Man, if I were a rich dude, that would look great right smack dab in the middle of the living room. What do you think? Yeah. This is a very Friday the 13th reference. Check it out. It's Kevin Bacon. He's got the arrow through the back of the throat and everything. I like your shirt. That's a good one. Ooh, check out this. Mystic Museum with a pumpkin. They're selling plenty of them, 45 bucks. Jason, my sweet boy. That is really creepy, especially in the shadows. Love it. I just realized this was from The Burning. Have you ever seen The Burning? Great slasher flick from the 80s. Strongly recommend it. I think you can find it on YouTube. You can see it better from that angle right there. The Burning. All right, made my purchases. Spent about 75 bucks in here. They had a lot of good stuff. I will be back for sure. So I was told that the Evil Dead Mystic Museum is down the street here to the left on Magnolia. We're at Ontario Street and Magnolia. That's where the Camp Horror store is located, right behind me. Over there, I see something called Halloween Town Costumes. I think I found Halloween Town. There you go, one more time. Okay, I've got to go to a few more places today. I've got to film some other spots for future videos. And I'm making my way down to Hollywood. And perhaps that's where we'll pick up next. All right, here we are. I found 2-hour parking. Gonna walk around, do some things, get my shots for my projects. My rental car right here. Come on a weekday to Hollywood. You can find parking. Or at least I did. That church looks awfully familiar down there. That might be, that may have been in like Scarface or something. I don't know. It looks familiar. Could be anything. I love LA. I love LA. Okay, I think I just grabbed my last filming location for today. Just got that spot for the future video. Now here on Hollywood Boulevard, I have a baggie full of family photos that were taken here 30 years ago upon my family trip. I won't have enough time to match all these up this trip, but I'm gonna show you a few spots. Some photos that my self and my dad took. This was the trip where I had my own very first camera, so I took a lot of the pictures. Little 7-year-old Tampa J took a lot of the pictures you will see coming up. We're gonna head down to the theater. I think I see Mickey and Minnie and the Joker over there to the right, heading down to the Chinese theater as well. All right, check this out. This is one of the very first pictures I ever took on my 35mm Kodak camera. Blue camera, I love that thing. This is the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, which I believe we walked through that day. Notice that the T-Rex has a beard then. Also, check out the McDonald's. It still had that arch there. Notice he had a beard then, and notice he still has one today. It was Christmas time, about this time, 30 years ago. Actually, 29 years ago. It'll be this coming December when we were last here. So this is definitely the 30th year. But there you go, little Tampa J. I took this photo right here in this spot, 29 and then some. Not much has changed, look at that. Look at the T-Rex with the beard. That's so cool, man, that's so sick. And another photo I took about this same spot, notice the McDonald's arch
which is a little different than today. Actually, yeah, it's very different. And then the Hollywood Guinness World of Records building. Look at this. Little Tampa J. Taking photos. There's something special about that. Wow, I'm getting the goosebumps. And a year ago when I was last here, he had the beard as well. There's a close-up of the T-Rex. He's got a candy cane in his mouth. He didn't always used to do that. All right, I'm gonna walk down towards the Groman's Chinese Theater, which is this way down Hollywood Boulevard. I'm gonna try to find where we stayed that day. We stayed at a Holiday Inn. I'm not so sure if it's still here, but I got a picture of it. And I'm passing the Jimmy Kimmel Live audience check-in spot right here. I believe the studio is right here to my right, back that way. That's cool. Oh yeah, check it, look. Jimmy Kimmel right behind me. There you go. We got the cameras right there. Whoa, I haven't been down this way in a few years. The Dolby Theater. This is the atrium. This is where all the big premieres are. Making our way to Grauman's. It's right there. Rest in peace, Little Richard. Okay, so here's the photo that was taken. I'm lining up the spot just so you see. One of my favorite comedies of all time was premiering here. I don't know if it was premiering, but about that time, 94, Dumb and Dumber with Jeff Daniels. Right there on the marquee. That's freaking awesome. I remember where I watched that too. That was Greenfield, Indiana, the theater downtown there. Wow. And I think Dad must have took this photo because, wow, what a great shot, Dad. Good angle. I'm trying to match it up here today. We are in a bit of the shadows. But there you go. 30 years later, almost 30 years later. This was 93 going into the early part, I'm sorry, the late part of 94 going into 95. The word's Chinese right there, long gone. And the awnings, things have changed. Looked a little bit better back then. Okay, you wanna see something cool? So the hotel we stayed at here in Hollywood is right behind the Chinese Theater, the Holiday Inn. I only know that because I have a picture of that hotel from the front side with me, and I just spotted it in the photo. Now today, you can't see it because this theater has been built. That's the theater I just showed, the Dolby Theater. That is built in the way. I don't even know if that hotel is still there, but now I want to walk around the block and see after I check out the theater a little more. I'm gonna walk over there because we definitely walked over there. But yeah, I just spotted the hotel we stayed at in the background of this photo. I guarantee you that's why my dad took it, because he lined it up. Right here. Good job, Dad. Legendary John Woo. Clint Eastwood, 1984. Wow, talk about 40 years ago. To Ted, Keep Punching. Sylvester Stallone, 1983. Check it out. I just saw he did also, when he was filming Oscar, he put his handprints in the cement at the Hollywood Studios Grauman's Chinese Theater. I just saw it 4 days ago. And the original cast of Star Trek. Check it out. That's so cool. Look at the plaque. 1966, 25th anniversary, 1991. Right in front of Sylvester Stallone there. Cool to be here. Wow. John Wayne. Sid, there are not enough words. Abbott and Costello. Wow. 1941. Now that's incredible. And I just visited his resting place in Vermont about 6 months ago. The legend, Charles Bronson. Very cool to see his star. And somewhere on Hollywood Boulevard, I'm sure I could do a quick Google search to find it, but here's a picture my dad took of me with Arnold's star, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator. That's what I've always known him as. That's a cool photo. I'll have to find that spot. Now I know somewhere back home I left it, but I do have a photograph like these with the star standing right here. I think it's on the refrigerator. Whoops, left it there. Here's another photo that I believe my dad took of the theater. Yeah, it looks so much better back then. Could use some restoration. What do you think? Get a little closer so you can make it out. Oh, sorry, Susan Hayward. Stepped over a star.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you
Yeah.
have questions at all about the TC,
Very cool. Now on the corner of Highland and Hollywood again. over there, the Ripley's, believe it or not. I believe the Holiday Inn we stayed at was up Highland here on the left. All right, it's still here. Well, kind of. So here's a photo that myself or my dad, I would say by the lineup, it was probably me, took of the Holiday Inn right here on Highland. Check it out. Today, this hotel is called the Ovation, and it's been remodeled. The only reason I know that that hotel has been repurposed is because right there you can see part of the original structure. This part right there on the corner, on the left corner, is that right there. This is where I stayed in Hollywood almost 30 years ago with my parents. I remember there being a cardboard cutout of James Dean and Marilyn Monroe in the very small lobby, which would have been over in that area. So the building is still there. That is right behind the Groman's Chinese Theater, as we saw back there on Hollywood Boulevard. If I had not walked up this way and looked up there, I would have been like, yeah, the hotel's gone. It's technically still there. It's just been expanded and remodeled. There you go. This used to be the Holiday Inn. Now it's the Ovation. And they have public parking, $3 for 4 hours. I say that's pretty good. All right, I looked up Schwarzenegger's star. I walked right over it earlier. It's right in front. There it is there. Right in front of Guinness World Records. There I am. Gonna try to recreate this shot. Little Tampa J. I'll be back. Came back 30 years later. Oh, wait a minute, look, I found it. Bruce Lee. I had it the whole time. I didn't even see that. So cool. Love Bruce Lee. And right in front of Arnold Schwarzenegger, check this out, Judy Garland. And here's my brother, little Orlando J, in front of that star. Right in front of Guinness Book of World Records. There you go. There you are. That's amazing. Mom, if you're watching, thanks for taking these photos. Thank you and Dad. This has been some fun. I gotta match up all of these someday. Ran out of time. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I think I'm gonna end it right here on Hollywood Boulevard. Gonna head back to my rental car, head back to where I'm staying. I'm staying in Burbank the next few days. Barely staying there, just resting my head. I've got to edit this video and get it out because tomorrow I am on the hunt for some more filming locations. If you like filming locations, if you like those types of videos, please subscribe and come on back. Also, I have a filming locations playlist here on my YouTube channel. If you like videos like this, feel free to subscribe too. Always doing something different. I'm very grateful to be out here, guys. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know there's always much ahead. Right here in Hollywood, California, and beyond. Way back in Florida. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. That's a robot. It's a delivery robot named Kylie. The future is here.